Hey, Brandon, do you have updates on progress reports on John Means, Bruce Zimmerman, and Cesar Valdez?
Yes. Means is starting tomorrow in Aberdeen, starting his progression back to us, hopefully right after the All-Star break. Zim is pushed back just a little bit. So he is, it's going to be, I think, pushed back a week or two, kind of see how that goes. And Valdez is throwing, he could possibly be ready tomorrow or early next week.
Next is Nathan Ruiz.
Brandon, what's the plan with John tomorrow?
It's his first rehab start, so it's going to throw 2 or 3 innings, and hopefully everything goes well, and we'll just progress him from there.
Steve Molesky.
Brandon, I know right now with a couple starters down, you're not overflowing with options, but for now with Keegan struggling as he has these last few starts, are you committed to keep sending him out there in the near term?
I'll go back to the first part of your statement, Steve. Yeah, we're a little thin, and so we're doing the best we can with our rotation right now. Hopefully these guys can turn it around and start pitching a little deeper in the game to give our bullpen a little bit of a breather. But yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys don't have a ton of major league experience and are seeing what it's like and need to make some adjustments, be able to go at least 2 times through the order, and hopefully Jorge tonight can give some guys some rest in our pen.
Brett Hollander.
Brandon, when you look at Tyler Wells short and long term, I'm sure based on the needs in the rotation, it's tempting, but does he kind of just look the part for a back end guy, and you almost don't want to kind of mess with something that's working right now?
Yeah, we've had a lot of discussion about Tyler just because, you know, I think one thing everybody needs to be realistic about is the guy didn't pitch for 2 years and coming off Tommy John. And, you know, we just want to keep him healthy the entire year because you see what he's doing and we think so highly of his future. And so the innings is a factor there on how much we can use him and what role. But he's pitching so well in the role that he's in right now that if we explore starting him, then we have to build him up. We'd have to expect to have him go more. We have to probably piggyback behind him for a while. So we're still in discussions about it just because Tyler is throwing the ball so well. And he's gotten huge outs for us too in times when we needed him to also. So it's hard to take him out of that role because we don't have really a replacement there either. So what to do with him right now is hard. And just because he hasn't pitched in a couple of years, that's the challenge.
Follow up from Nathan Ruiz.
Brandon, whenever someone debuts, you always talk about how cool it is to see someone do that. How excited are you tomorrow to tell someone that they're an all-star?
Very excited. Yeah, very excited. I hope it's an all-star starter. Should be.
One final question from Stan Charles.
Brandon, just want to revisit something last night when I thought about it. Do you like the shot of Valleca bunting there against Mayers rather than having his last before Iglesias is going to come into the game?
I put the sack there for sure. First and second, nobody out, tie game. You know, Pat's not swinging the bat like you know, he's not hot right now. And we got Cedric and Hazy and Mancini coming up. So I'm going to take my chances at second, third situation, put pressure on Joe there. Probably going to bring in Iglesias. I didn't know for sure. But I figured they'd bring in Iglesias and give Cedric an opportunity there with the infield in second, third.